India's role in global tech innovations has been steadily evolving, positioning the country as a key player in driving technological advancements on the world stage. With a rich history of technological contribution and a growing ecosystem of startups and entrepreneurs, India has emerged as a powerhouse of innovation in diverse fields such as IT, artificial intelligence, and digital transformation. Indian innovators have led the mark on the tech world with groundbreaking developments in areas like digital payments, mobile communications, and software solutions. From UPI to Aadhaar, India has pioneered tech solutions that have influenced global tech trends and set new benchmarks for innovation. India's tech talent is in high demand worldwide, with professionals known for their strong technical skills, adaptability, and innovative mindset.
Let me tell you something. Some of you may not know this. America has a secret weapon. That secret weapon is the H-1B. Without the H-1B, the scientific establishment of this country would collapse. Forget about Google. Forget about Silicon Valley. There would be no Silicon Valley without the H-1B. And you know what the H-1B is? It's the genius visa, okay?
Jamaica was able to secure its first life-saving vaccines from India. While others chose to withhold supplies, India's vaccine outreach exemplified its principles of equality and mutual benefit.
The Indian leadership, which has long-standing relationships in Moscow from the very top all the way through the Russian government, to continue to reinforce that message that now is the time for war to end. And the way this war should end is for Russia to abide by the basic terms of the UN Charter and to return the territories that it has seized by force. This is a message that every country, however they feel about Russia, Ukraine, the United States, everyone should be able to center around this basic proposition.
When we assess India's development post-independence, we can see that India has been fit for purpose at every stage of its development. In some cases, outstripping the multilateral institutions in terms of its commitment and its understanding of a rules-based system. Small countries like Guyana would have benefited immensely from India's growth trajectory.
Due to the heartwarming goodwill of friends and partners, including India, whose Vaccine Maitri initiative enabled the full first round of vaccination for our adult population.
From the very outset, the Republic of India was a reliable partner and friend, whose assistance was critical to our pandemic response. Despite its own challenges and responsibilities, as just elucidated by our colleague Hugh, enabled by its advanced pharmaceutical capacity, India embraced a holistic and outward-looking vaccine diplomacy strategy. As a result, Jamaica was able to secure its first life-saving vaccines from India. While others chose to withhold supplies, India's vaccine outreach exemplified its principles of equality and mutual benefit. We are deeply grateful and remain so to the government and people of India.
Less than 5 years, your economy has grown to the 3.5 trillion. In the next 25 years to grow to 32 trillion. Just need to look at the investment that has flowed to India from, I think it's about 60 different countries.
I am very confident that India will be the leader of the Global South. This summit will be the biggest, the greenest and most successful one ever in G20. India is an alternative to a better future. This is the biggest challenge ever for this world, but it's also the biggest chance for India to set the direction for the future global world order. That is what India is going to do, and we are so hopeful that India will keep the compass and secure that the needle is pointing at the global agenda that will make us capable of handling all the challenges that we are facing. Climate, shortage of food, fuel, fertilizers. How do we deal with climate, financing, digitization? So great hopes.
A very open dialogue, very good exchange of perspectives across government and private sector, and we all supported this vision and policies and in terms of energy security, affordability, and low carbon. As India continues to grow in terms of energy needs, but also is a leader in the transition.
I think the stars have aligned India. India now has a seat at the table. And India is taking us on board. India is investing in humanity. When India is successful, they give you the tools also to be successful. I want India to know that the rest of the global south is with you for that journey. And we are going to do it together. Together, we're going to make this journey for humanity.
The fact that India itself, as a developing country, extends the hand of friendship to us is something that we are eternally grateful for. The fact that you are able to share with us, in spite of your own challenges, having to pull out millions, hundreds of millions of people out of poverty, but yet you have taken the opportunity to reach out to us. I personally want to thank you, the people and government of India, for reaching out to us at a time of such need. I also sort of do a double take when I heard the expression of vaccine diplomacy. I wouldn't call it that. I think it was just extending the hand of humanity. I think there are other countries involved in vaccine diplomacy, not India. I know that India is a country that's, historically very polite, and you will not say or ask for certain things. But I will say today that we believe that India is emerging as a very important player in global affairs. And we believe that India deserves to have a permanent seat on the United Nations Security Council.
Nation which has stepped forward to find a middle ground in the East-West, North-South divide, to build the necessary bridges, command respect, and have something to show for it. I must accentuate India as a legitimate partner, and in fact, a partner that has exported models of development that would show countries how to chart the true and real development of the various regions. In addition, as the world continues to witness the redistribution of power, India is increasingly taking its rightful place in this multipolar world. The rest is inevitable. India is rising rapidly, and nothing can stop India right now. But India is also taking us along to the promised land. May God continue to bless India.
India has officially joined the global space race with its Chandrayaan-3 mission, the first in the world to land near the rugged south pole of the moon, a region believed to hold valuable resources like ice water. Topping off India's technological feat was the revelation that the project cost less than $75 million. To put that into context, just imagine Hollywood sci-fi blockbuster Dune Part 2 reportedly cost $190 million. Launching off its recent successes, India is planning human spaceflight missions and even its own space station next.